Let's see how you do under pressure. Yeah, I've been wanting this shit forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Hey, yeah, ain't no errors, baby. It's a new era. I wake up early, feeling rich like I'm.
Welcome back, everybody. Jaysin Static with another episode of the interview series. I am Jaysin Static. You, sir, are
Brady.
James Brady.
Yeah, you can call me Brady.
Brady. Okay, cool. How long have you been in the wrestling business?
8 years.
8 years. All right, man. You hit me up. I put out a message on social media.
With the smoke.
You seen me. I got a couple of questions for you. Let's get this first question. Are you ready?
Let's get it.
All right, we're gonna start off easy.
I have not seen any of these questions, by the way.
Yeah.
Before we get into this, I don't know what he's about to ask.
They know the deal.
All right.
If you've been watching the channel, you know that I don't let these guys know what the questions are ahead of time. So, first one is, what's the most memorable gift you've received in your professional wrestling career? Whether it be from a fan, a trainer, a mentor, or anything of the sorts. What's the best gift that you've ever been given?
I'm going to go to my homie Joey Chaos.
Okay.
Over at Santino's. The gift was more of like a spiritual gift that he gave.
Okay. How so?
Just within myself, my soul. I was in a very, very dark spot mentally when I first met Joey.
Right.
And Joey, the way Joey sees wrestling and how Joey is as a person as well, man, he just made me feel like I wasn't alone.
Right.
Was the best way to put it. So as a gift, man, like meeting him and knowing him and having that kind of patch of honor, I like to say, I think by far the coolest gift I've gotten so far.
I'm going to dig into that a little bit more. What was that switch that made you see a little bit different after he started talking to you?
I think that, hey, this is real life. This is pro wrestling. Pro wrestling's life. I love, live, eat, breathe, shit this business.
Right.
And he does as well. So he just kind of like, you have a lighter and it's not flaming. He kind of came over and kind of sparked me a little bit.
Okay. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. It's one of those things. It's like, I always try to explain to people that for me, there's different levels in this game. And sometimes to get to those different levels, you have to have somebody like a Joey to light that spark for you.
Yes.
And it's good to have guys like that. And I think we need more guys like that will be like, hey, if you really want to do this game, this is the type of level that you got to play on. And this is what you got to do that.
Yes.
Also, let's, since that was more of a spiritual, mental type game that he peeped you on.
Yeah.
What's a gift that you've received, like a physical gift?
Joey Chaos and Sylvia again. My family, my family over in LA, they gave me 2 kittens.
Oh, nice.
Cheeto and Zuko. They are both girls, so I'm a dad. I have
right.
2 daughters. But they gifted me these kittens, and now I got them when they were 5 weeks old, so I was like feeding them with a bottle.
Right.
And they've just been such a light, really, in my life. And I don't know what I did to deserve it, but I love them dearly, and that's probably the best gift physically.
I'm a big shout out to Joe. I've been watching that guy since probably the XPW days, maybe even before the XPW days. So I've been aware of Santino Brothers Academy for a long freaking time.
Good. And
I've watched what he's done. I've watched some of the guys that he, I'm not just a Midwest guy. Like, I try to watch anything and everybody, from the LA, from the Northeast to the Northwest to the Southwest, Europe. I try to watch as much as I can. That way I know, that way I'm like, okay, well, if somebody hits me up and they're like, yo, like, where can I go? I'm like, okay, well, Santino's a really good one out now. If you're in the LA area, yes. Santino's a great one. If you're up in the Northeast, Monster Factory is a great place to go to. CZW is also another great place to go to. If you're down in the South, obviously, you got all the guys that run the WWE school down there. Mm-hmm. Plus they have probably 10, 15 other schools down in the Florida area. Then you got Nightmare Factory and all these places that are popping off and doing really good shit.
With talent.
You know, and there's so many places, you know, whereas whenever I came into the game back in, you know, 2007 and 2008, infancy of the internet, there wasn't a whole lot of information. You had to know. Luckily, you had a place like Dynamo where we're sitting at right now.
MapQuest was still a thing.
You know, MapQuest was still a thing.
Yeah, Blockbuster was still around.
Right.
Times were good.
Yeah, man. You know, so like I think wrestling, there's a lot of people in wrestling that say, there's too much of it. There's too many of these places. I think we need more of it. Because the more knowledge that guys get, the better that they are going to get.
Knowledge is power.
Yeah, knowledge is power. We were talking about that before we went rolling. Yeah. The knowledge that you can seek, the knowledge that you seek can help you in many ways. It can help you and it can hurt you at times if you listen to the wrong things. But man, good first question. Do we got anything to promote? Upcoming shows, matches, merch sites, websites, social media sites, anything like that?
Yeah, hit me up on the gram, the Brady J. I got a show this Saturday, February 1st, PWE. I don't know if Zulu's going to be in the house. I don't know what's going on.
This might come out after it, but maybe foreshadowing. I think this might come out after the show. But either way, go check out PWE. Go check out PWE because PWE is one of the up-and-coming companies in the area, in the St. Louis area. Great shows that they put on. Lenny, the booker out there, great dude. Love that dude. Super cool dude. And merch sites, websites, anything like that? Pro wrestling tee stores, anything like that?
No. I'm gonna have I got a new shirt roll coming out.
Man, you gotta get on stuff like that, man. 8 years in the game, you gotta start getting on that, man.
I hear you.
All right, man. We're gonna run this out just like we always do. Jaysin Static across all social media: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Check me out. Fight Club Wrestling Academy, Facebook, YouTube. Check me out. And last but not least, I do have a merch thing that's coming up. I can't give you the name. I can't give James the name, but the Fight Club crew guys know it. But when I drop it, it's going to pop off. I know it will pop off and people are going to fucking love what I do because it has to do with wrestling. But that's where I'm going to leave it at. Everybody knows that I do a lot of stuff on streetwear culture, all kinds of stuff like that. I've been doing all that shit for a long time. So I'm giving you some hints. Maybe you guys can peep that game a little bit. Maybe, James, that you peep that game a little bit. But other than that, take care, James. Appreciate you, man. Let's get on to that next question.